when I leave here, Rita asked me, I already help her move some shit.
Well, how
and I gotta shoot a skit at Johnny T's at 4 o'clock.
Y'all did the pop the balloon
Look
thing?
at the time.
The pop the balloon thing? At what time? 4?
I need to help Rita. I got my niggas meet me at Johnny T to
do. Okay.
We ain't get in about 2.
Alvin, where y'all go afterwards?
Johnny T, you know she wanted to celebrate. It was the season finale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, what? I need them to look at me and be like, nigga, do y'all know I'm old? I don't think them niggas understand. They feel like they old.
But they ain't. They ain't. Terun, you would answer them class, ain't it? Yeah. So you right, but I knew you right. Man, do you remember, dog, that damn commercial we used to always used to play? Used to mess with me. I think it was a Nick at Night commercial with the moon man. He used to be like doobie doobie doo.
Oh yeah. Back in school.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Man, I used to be
that moon man.
The moon man.
Yeah, that nigga start saying the clock strike.
Yeah, and he was like doobie doobie
Yo.
doo. So this nigga used to always do this shit in class, man.
From Nigga at Night.
Yep, the Nigga at Night.
Hey, look though, it was a little penguin used to do that same shit. It was a commercial, like a beer commercial.
How you wanna do it? You ain't really built like that. Shooter like KD coming off the hip like that. Smoking that loud, this that pump up the volume. Lighting up a spliff like that. In the streets spinning them. These niggas sweet like cinnamon. Same rap nigga, you a synonym. If a nigga want that smoke, tell him he can bring 10 of them. We'll shoot 5 at minimum. Big footprint, I'ma step like Sasquatch. Bitch, I'm full of fire like a matchbox. A lot of y'all hoes really lose.
What up?
Yo.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Nardo, Blacktastic.
It's your boy E-Dubb.
And we are the productive procrastinators. If you ain't being productive, you probably procrastinate.
And if your ass ain't procrastinating, what they doing, dog?
Most likely they hating.
Yeah. Facts.
You gotta have that balance, man. All work and no play make you a real dickhead.
Look out till you looking, man.
All work and no play make you a real dickhead.
Yes, sir. You gotta procrastinate a little bit.
And today on the platform, man, we got somebody who I think y'all need to know. It'll be a good thing for the people to know out there. Just, anybody who taking in our show to know what kind of people we got here in the city. But to me, this my brother, bro. Y'all can't even
from way back.
We walk around and just do this thing like individuals. We don't put this my this. We won't do no flex on each other. But I'd like to welcome to my to the platform my brother. One of the creators of Strong Arm or the creator? How this go? A Strong Arm of Jackson.
Strong Arm Mississippi.
Strong Arm Mississippi.
Mississippi now.
Yeah,
get it right.
Me there. It was Strong Arm.
We created it in unison. Me and Benny and Rakia.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's my brother, Terun Moore.
Yes, sir. Welcome, dog. Welcome.
Man, I appreciate y'all got me on here.
Yes, sir.
We got you on here. We gonna do it like
coming.
we do it though. We gonna ask you about Strong Arm, but we gonna talk that talk.
Yeah, you knew it was coming.
We want to go, bro, because first thing I like to say, man, I gotta get this out. I love you, dog. You my nigga.
Oh yeah.
Like my boy got a story. I don't know if y'all paying attention. I think it was like after the Obama pardons, though. Like some people might have got it confused. I know I did for a minute. I thought my boy got an Obama pardon. But he didn't, and I seen it because you sent it to me before it even came out on ABC. But I seen the part where you was on ABC and you was talking about your journey. What was it and why they even had you on ABC?
With time, with for real, because I done did a lot of story, but I don't really be looking at it like that. Because I feel like sometimes I could be talking to somebody in the neighborhood, and I'm still sharing the same thing, man. God made a way for me out of no way, man. I ain't get an Obama pardon, man. Actually, I just spoke to some people this morning because I like to tell the things that happened in my life to encourage others, right? And so, man, I had paid attorneys at first. I lost a trial, you know from you were there.
How many? Yeah, right.
And then I had paid attorneys doing my appeals. You might not have known. A lot of people don't know and don't understand. They ain't been in that situation before. I lost all my appeals, and like in life, the movie, You know what I'm saying?
I do know that part though.
It's supposed to have been over with for me, right?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I say the Lord made a way for me. They changed the law, and the lawyer who had it representing me on my appeals, I reached out to him and he sent me the case, even though he wasn't representing me no more. It was a new case. I took that case and put it in the briefs that he had lost and rewrote it and got it notarized at the jail and sent it over in a letter. And about a year or so later, the Supreme Court overturned my case. And then I went up with a public defender this time, you know what I'm saying? And just I was able to get on the stand and the judge said he re-sentenced me to life with parole. 3 years later, I was able to get out.
Cool. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
But it was just it wasn't nothing but the Lord made a way for me, right?
Absolutely. Well, you know, that's what we talked the whole time, man. It was crazy because, like, up through that period, man, me and bro been locked in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know we were locked in.
J-Mac? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know. Like, you seen Terun hooping and you were like, man, that nigga need to be like this.
Yes.
But you ain't know that nigga would use me as his practice dummy. Just you know he was using me as practice dummy. You know how I still run today?
Yeah.
You know how I still run today?
Right.
First nigga I ran with. I wasn't running before him. Like, other than we did cross country.
Okay.
And his mindset was, I'm like, bro, why we out here really getting sauced up in the morning before class, bro? At least we did that. I know it had to be Mike finna be senior, his junior. I wish we would have did it when I was in the 10th grade because it absolutely made me better. But that's like I've been knowing, bro, since I feel like I might have been about 12.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate that, bro. And I think one thing that really hurt me and put me on another trajectory in life was, and see, this is gonna stick out with you, cause Nardo, I ain't gonna say no practice dummy, bro. I feel like iron sharp iron.
Of course,
right?
You know
what I'm saying?
You right.
Nah, I got right.
He got right too.
But listen, this is what I wanted to say, man. This is how I know sometimes people just can't see you or who you are, right? Mm-hmm. Coach Frick kicked me out the team in the 10th grade, right? He called me a quitter, right?
What up, good people?
What it do?
It's your boy Nardo Blacktastic, and I got my homie
Dubb.
You already know we are the productive procrastinators, and what you didn't know was, well, we done got a new sponsor.
You see it?
Can't lie to you, I'm happy for this one. We got Pizza Shack, no slack, 2 locations, the one in Jackson and Pearl.
Let me shoot
Talk to him.
I got you, dog. Jackson, Mississippi, 925 East Fortification Street, 601-352-2001, and the Pearl location, 3040 Highway 80 East, Suite A, 601-203-2986.
So you already know what that mean. That thing right there on Highway 80, so you can get in and get out of Pearl if that ain't your world. Now, let's get to these delicatessens right here.
Man.
We got this carnivore piece over here for you meat lovers. No diddy. We got this Philly steak and cheese sub. I ain't even know they had them right there. I'm trying to get this out for a nigga stomach start growling. And we got the $39.55 wings, courtesy of my boy.
Say that again.
$39.55.
Okay. That's all I want to know.
I don't know what he put on them, but the boy ain't played with the seasoning. If you ain't got no sauce, you already know you lost. Now talk to him about these ingredients. Bruh, I heard they were fresh in every bite.
Every bite, there are fresh ingredients. But, they don't just specialize in pizza. They got the sandwiches. Look, favorite sandwiches, dog. Philly cheesesteak, as we have here.
Talk to him.
Meatball, turkey melt, Italian sub. Specialty pieces. Like I said, just don't have the meat lovers. We got spinach Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, and shrimp Alfredo. That's just to name a few.
I like how you were doing that. You were dropping them names out there like spades. So you already know, y'all. I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to have to go and get this through because my stomach about to start growling right now. We ready to tear into it. So make sure you tap in with Pizza Shack. Both locations, Jackson and Pearl. Get it in your life, man. Pizza Shack.
Check them out.
But if he knew what I know about Nardo, know this. Every game point Nardo ever got was hit.
You gave it that jump.
I walked him down, right?
Yeah.
And even in my life, I had life without. Most folks lose hope, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been no quitter, right? And so I feel like I got a knock, but that kind of like made me like not want to, after school now. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
So that kind of
That's what, man. Y'all know how I love that rock, right?
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
Then you hoop ninth grade, Terun. You was on the ninth grade team.
Me out of 10th grade because I missed the AAU at the end. But the only reason I couldn't go to AAU no more, I had got an F, so my mom was mad.
Yeah, because y'all don't know, but now you better than this. So just like, okay, we going to do this story like this. Give it on a crazy little timeline. But just like what he just told you about with his attorney and his appeal, right? Bro, being smart, though. You wasn't no F-type student.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
you like a split, bro.
And that's why I got it. That's why I got it. That's why I got
Y'all just
in
ain't
trouble.
know that, though. You probably
We took some classes together, though. We took like 1 or 2 classes.
And so that's why I got in trouble, because I was underachieving, right? And so that's something I teach kids today, right? I say, man, a lot of time we bury our talent trying to fit in when we made it stand out, right? And if God bless you with a brain, use it. And so what people don't know, when I messed up, I knew I had messed up, right? I took accountability, though, even though I was scared to tell my people I had done that, right? But in my mind, I know I did it, and I know the consequence of the action. I got to be able to hold up for it. At 17, I ain't get the internet one out. I ain't get the experience of false reality. I had to deal with real reality. And so the best thing for me was the penitentiary. They got my body, but they ain't gonna never have my mind or my spirit. I'm gonna sharpen my tool. When Nardo them were going to school, Kid them going to school, I'm learning off them, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to them, I'm reading books. When I get another chance, I'm gonna execute, you know what I'm saying? Like bro said, a lot of people didn't know I was smart, right? I tried to hide that, you know what I'm saying? Didn't want to be the nerd, you know what I'm saying? I'm light-skinned already. So you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I think I can relate to a lot of kids, you know, that go through times of embarrassment, and we afraid of being embarrassed, and so it causes us to do stuff we really wouldn't do. But I learned to be the butt of the joke. You know what I'm saying? You say something real funny about me, I'm going to laugh too. Right? You know what I'm saying? I learned to, you know, accept my flaw for who I was, you know what I'm saying, and capitalize out them, because sometimes the things, like I always say, man, my ears, boy, they used to get roasted by my ear my whole life, right? I had a big ear. But in prison, I learned, man, I could hear what's being said and what's not being said, right? My ears gave me good balance, because, you know, I'm still athletic. I don't really fall that much.
Nah, they got it bad.
Speaking of athletic, I don't want to cut y'all, but y'all, he could throw them hands. You was one of the top slap boxers back in the day.
Slap box? I ain't never seen him slap box. I was the top slap boxer. This nigga gonna hit your ass.
He'll throw them hands. Terun would throw them hands.
We out there, this man getting in a fight with grown ass men and everything.
And touching them.
He getting real. He
Yes, I'm saying.
like, you know, I seen him with kids. I seen him with a grown man, and it ain't go the same, but he was holding it down. Right after this nigga that got DDT, this nigga on the concrete.
He said,
walked over to me and said, hey, that nigga got a good ass lick in, but I held my own in it, smiling. I said, man, let's go home. Let's go home, get in this air conditioner.
Right.
Bro, you want some. Because it was the type of thing where you think like you want to jump in, but it ain't like he on it one-on-one.
Hey, I had forgot about that. Yo, brother was from Shot.
Straight up GD. Yeah. I was the same thing.
Nigga was mad by getting dropped off. You know
in the paint, yes. The hoop move. And start fighting right there on the court. Yeah. Grown. And that nigga was grown.
And so they taught me something, man. Sometimes, you know, guys just give something. I had something in me then, even looking back then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no back down spirit.
Nigga, we went right. I was ready to go play the game. You was like,
you was still on it.
He was like, let's hoop again. He was through it, bro. Bruh shook his hand. They shook it up.
Yeah.
I remember the whole thing. But see,
back then, there was respect, though.
Really,
he knew I was a kid, but you know what I'm saying?
He really sitting right here with you. A lot of this coming back to me, because I don't think, you know, like we talk, you know what you was going through. You knew it grew you up fast. Yeah. But as me being your partner, you ain't know how fast it grew me up. You feel me? Like, nigga, we were just out. I called his mama. I don't know how many niggas have been through this. I called his mama, bro. I'm just trying to get my shoes back.
Right.
My boy, we went out. We got clean. My guy had my Timberlands on. I'm just trying to get my shoes back. Man, that mama, Terun mama said something I ain't never think I heard. Nardo, Terun just got picked up by the county. I was still like, so when I'm get my shoes? She was like, nah.
You're not even thinking process
nigga,
what you just said.
Nigga, I'm 17. I'm 18 probably. So, flash forward, bro, you gotta think from that day, I didn't hear from my nigga for a little minute.
Yeah.
No, because, see, you can write letters to get, see, I ain't get his letters. He ain't get to do no letters at me. He got in that bitch and got it. You talking about hand. He got in that bitch and got to getting, every time I talked to bro, after he might have sent me something, let him know he was in the hole for a minute. damn near a year.
So you pretty much had to just.
Am I wrong on my time frame?
Nah, I was going straight to lockdown because, like I say, man, I'm a little light skinned.
And they
you know how they say, I listen to how I talk, so I'm smart, so it come out. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't misspell or mispronounce my word.
Yeah.
Hold on,
you a little nigga too.
Hold on, watch this.
So
Hold on, watch this. He said dad or black. Well, listen to him talk white, Terun. Talk white right quick. Nah, do that shit you do to me on the phone. Nigga called me white. I was like,
wait, bro. The other night, and look, I ain't even on TikTok like that right here creator, right? Man, my girl took a video I made messing with my cousin like that by her hairstyle. Bro, we done went viral in like 3 days. We couldn't get nothing because we ain't on there like that, me or my cousin. My cousin had got her hairstyle did like sticking up like this and it's red at the top for her 30. We in New Orleans. And I was like, the citizens for Whoville want to know who stole their Christmas.
You didn't know he could do that, did you? You didn't know he could do that, did you? No. And then he hit her with the fire joke. Don't think he got pepper. Who stole their Christmas? I'm gonna steal his white voice. See, that's how
right.
And he got multiple.
Well, that's a hell of a white voice.
A lot of voices though.
But yeah, so my boy was like, I don't want to get away from it, man, because I ain't really like to know the whole thing. I'm thinking like, well, we ain't going, because I'm hearing shit in the street. I don't know how accurate it is, you feel me? Like, as soon as I go back to the park, I'm hearing all kind of shit. So I ain't hear from brother he could write, but you say, I thought I was right with lockdown for a year. Nigga. What?
Hey, right. Do you see me? I'm waiting on you to get to it. Like,
is that how I go for everybody?
What the hell, man? Or they were just trying.
Down.
Yeah, I just don't, I'm still under construction with that now. Like, man, I'm trying to.
It's real talk, though.
I be trying to, because, okay, on this side, you know what I'm saying, the counter, we just throwing hand, really, you feel me? And like I say, I'm from out north. Everybody, most from out west side, south, you know what I'm saying? They know each other from training school or something, right? I'm fresh in the baby face. I ain't looking like nobody.
Nigga
so
still had 360 waves.
My mom and grandma them sending me something, I'm making canteen. Ain't no bullying going on though. You feel me? I don't know where they.
So that's how it came. They want to start.
Because I wasn't no pretty boy like people thought. You know what I'm saying? I can't help how God made me, but I ain't never been that guy. You know what I'm saying? Then where we from, we came up rough, man. In Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I was telling people this in my grandma's neighborhood. There's 40 boys over there grew up at
we
that one
out
time.
at the bus stop.
We boxing.
Yeah, good boxing.
Yeah, I know it.
10 years old, first day I seen this nigga, he was boxing.
Throwing them hands.
And then I got all type of jokes, so everybody ready to fight me. You know what I'm saying? You know how it be. I'm a joke and everybody can't take it. Then sometimes, man, I'm picking so we can fight. You know.
Oh, okay, okay.
Contact. But as I got in the penitentiary, I learned, that violent turned into most stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? I had to show myself approved a couple times in the crack with the gangsters, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't like that. I learned something through training. But, man, them bangers ain't no situation you want to be in, you hear me? And that's why I be trying to tell kids the truth about their life, man, because I lost my last appeal before the miracle happened. Mm-hmm. And I went back to a prison, and, man, you got to think about it. We got life, so it's a lot of us got life. So majority of the time, man, it's 100-man zone. It's 80 to 90 killers in here in reality.
So you really think about it. That's where the life was at.
That's where the life was at, you know what I'm saying? So we live in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? A certain level of respect, you know what I'm saying, that a person command, you feel me? So coming home to me, that was an adjustment to me, you know what I'm saying? People think you can handle this type of way. I'm like, man, you really ain't walked a mile in my shoes, been through the things I've been through, or developed the mindset to overcome. I had a death sentence, right? And so, that was an adjustment when I first came home. But at the same time, God gave me the ability to be able to stand in other people's shoes and see why they can't see it like that. Like the pastor said one week, I can't help your praise ain't like mine. If God ain't did what he did for me, what he did for you yet, right? Mm-hmm. And so I don't judge nobody on that. And I try to stay peaceful, keep that mindset. Because like I said, man, I done been in the zone, and it was because of this. And I try to teach these people this now. Like, you could be beefing out here in Jackson, and y'all can be and shot each other house up or whatever. It really saved my life in there, because my homeboy came on the zone, and he had shot up another young man home, and he shot his auntie house up. But I told him, I said, listen, boy, we from Jackson. Ain't none of that you did in the street matter in here. It's a whole different world. Y'all gonna sit down, we're gonna eat together, you know what I'm saying? We from Jackson, bro, even though we was on both sides. Mm-hmm. And so, them type of relationship, I done navigated over the years. That's why I was in Greenwood the other day like that, and I could walk around because people really that did time with me and been on the zone to me. I always know I had hope, bro. All I want to do is go home.
That's it.
I got this phone on the zone. I'm getting something in, man. You can have it, bro. For I be trying to tell your mouth how to treat your bag because you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's why I'm like that now, bro. And I know sowing all them seeds all the time came, fruitation.
Yeah. So you can't because I just talked to you the other night. So I know you still battled it, but I know you see, you got a different mental fortitude, than most gonna have, because, bro, we on the phone talking when the rest of the town is sitting and people saying, "Oh, bro, I ain't never getting out."
Right. Bro,
they talking like they got the paperwork, like they talk to the DA, like they know this man attorney or the judge or something said, "Bro, I ain't never coming home." And man, we having conversations. It's crazy when your friend do that much time, bro. I'm having dreams like, nigga, I just talked. Nigga, you was out. I had a dream. We drank. Damn, Nick. This nigga really was living a different kind of way. Hold on, the nigga really was living a different kind of way up in there, because the nigga called me one time.
When you told me that, I was like, what?
Man, I said, what up, bro? He was like, man, shit, drunk. Shit, I'm blasted too. Where you at? Nigga, you around the corner?
Right, what the hell?
You down the street? And the crazy part about it is, from that and around that moment, is my friend. He in there. Nigga, I could have a good weekend and have a dream like, bro, out here. Mm-hmm. A real surreal dream like you out here. Now I got to talk to him, but we're hearing this stuff in the street. Talk to him about, like I was just saying, mental fortitude, bro. Like, people think somebody talking about them on social media make them crash out, but you got people that that you the fuck with, and they saying you ain't gonna get out. And they done talk to somebody who just talked to you,
right?
But you still talk about keeping your mind strong like that, bro. Like, through situations like that,
man. So I gotta say, man, people think I'm crazy, but my grandma gave me an example, right, of what the Lord can do for you, right? And so it don't matter how many times I talk to her. She even started training jazz, especially when I was first in prison. She taught me to read Psalm 91, but every time we got out the phone, she said, "Terun, don't forget to pray, don't forget to read your Bible." Even though, so that when Jazz them started getting on the phone, they'll say the same thing. "Terun, don't forget to pray, read your Bible." So when I got sent to life, I went to 32. And it's 23-1, and so most of the time, man, it's 24 straight. You ain't coming out, right? Mm-hmm. And then, it's hot in that jungle, mosquito eating us up. Well, listen, we in there baking, right? Can't do nothing about it. But I was reading the Bible, I was reading the Proverbs, I was reading them songs every day. Man, that gave me some wisdom I couldn't even understand, bro. Even in 32, I'm talking about I'm in there singing songs for man, you can't sing. It don't matter though.
And about me, right? How it make me feel.
It's making me feel a certain way, and it's like he keeping me right, keeping me in my right mind. I'm steady advancing, right? I'm steady learning stuff, and then I say the application of knowledge is wisdom, right? If I don't never apply what I learned, then what I'm doing, right? And so what really got me like in this moment with the fortitude was like, God was doing stuff for me in there, right? He was showing me ways in there. He had kept me from getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when they killed my friend, they ran the G, ran out of zone and left me in there.
You told me about that.
The boy could have killed me. They just stopped, man. That was the Lord watching over me. And all my peers were gone. My life supposed to been gone, feel me? But they stopped. They ain't do nothing to me. And at the time, been in a situation with my own brother trying to trick me, smash me or whatever. It didn't happen, right? And so I kept telling folks, like, man, I'm going home one day. But them appeals, they gone now, right? And my people in the world, they like, man, yeah, we hear you too.
Do you know how many appeals?
Yeah, I lost one of them. We paid the man, and he didn't do it on time. Got me time barred on my first appeal. And so I ain't had but one shot after that, really. But you know what I'm saying? After that, I lost it. I got a new evidence case. He ain't do the right thing. He had represent me out here being a drunk and all that. And lost, you hear me?
Well, I know they crush you, like, bro.
Yeah, then, I ain't gonna tell you, I had to straighten the man. But sometimes, see, people don't understand it, man. Sometimes you gotta tell folks the truth. And I told them, number one, man, you always said, expect the worst, but hope for the best. I said, man, my hope in Jesus, man. I'm always hope for the best. And, I ain't gonna lie to you. I told that man that, and I crushed his spirit with some more words because he had said some things about my family. But he was the one sent me that case when I called and asked him for it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, man, you got to tell people.
Show people who they is.
Yep.
And see, being on the zone with Lifeless, man, we kept it real because we were dealing with a reality, right? And that's why I called to get grounded, right? To get back in my element when I might be letting officers out here affect me, right? I talk to my people in there because we can be real with each other. We know we ain't gonna be sensitive to how you made me feel. But see, the hurt, if you can hurt my feeling by what you're telling me, then there's something I need to change, right?
Okay, shit,
see
bro.
what I'm saying?
Tell you.
That's how I stay grinding. So people be like, "Oh, Terun this and Terun, man, I ain't mad at nobody in the world, boy. You ain't been through what I've been through, sat on the Rex and watched my friend grow up, become family men, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something else in a minute about you. And you know, see, my grandma had told me when I first got locked up, Nardo had her front door was like a mailbox. You know what I'm saying? You can open the slag and throw mail in there. And Nardo would put $10 in there, tell them to send to me. And my grandma told me one day, cause see, right, we were young.
Yeah.
But my grandma used to say, "That's your friend now, the one that give you $10, he getting you out of what he got." He said,
Yep.
and look, one day, boy, listen,
my boy.
I was down. Them boy, they had made me the 9 tray in prison, Drew. And so I'm back there gambling. Them boys trying to stick me too, you know what I'm saying? They want to stick me on the outside, right? And they got me, man. They got me out the dice and got me out my element on the court. They schemed me all night. They stuck me. I called Nardo. I told him, I said, bro, I need some money, bro. And I said, man, ain't even got me. I'm trying to violate me tonight, you know what I'm saying? He said, all right, what I need to do? He met somebody with him. So, boom. That night he called me back. He said, what you doing? I said, man, I'm sitting on my rack looking dumb. You know what I'm saying? He said, why you ain't back there gambling? I said, man, I'm broke. I said, man, I'm broke. I said, sure. He said, boy, go on out there. I got you. I said, man, I don't want to do this. He said, man, go on, go get them niggas. Boy, I ain't never tell you that, but boy, I went back there and got them dice.
And got right.
Nah, them boy had me down 400. Listen, watch this. Hey, watch this though, bro. Hey, but look, I was doing wrong, boy. The Lord with me. I ain't capping to you. Everybody back on the floor bet me. Man, I'm catching the point of crapping out every time, right? Boom. So I'm already down 4. I throw the dice and I throw a 4. And look, the dude, my next roll, he was scared for some reason. He caught it. It was a 7. Ooh. Get what? Boy, the next roll, I hit that 4, 3-1. Boy, I threw a T.I. concert. Ooh. When I got out the dice, man, I was hollering so loud. You know, I talk loud. I woke up here, but I'm the 9 straight too, so can't nobody say shit to me. I done woke the zone up that night. I done won all them bullshit back. They had beat me for work, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, man, I ain't never been no quitter or scared, right? I was gonna take my lick in the crack.
Right. Dog, you were down 4. Ooh.
Man, I was down 4. I'm back there looking sick. Then I would have crapped out of that boy and kissed himself. He did that and gave me
hope, dog. He gave you hope.
Boy, they were mad at him. Boy, I ain't gonna never forget that. But yeah, back to what I was saying, man. Just the mental fortitude, man. Was like, I always knew, man. Prison, I always had my body cool. They ain't never had my mind or my spirit, right? And I always had hope. And then, like I say, my grandma showed me an example that Jesus was real, right? And so, man, I just like I say, I done seen guys and seen me and said, I told the storm, and they were like, they'll say that, and you know, we've been in the trenches together, and they were like, man, I remember you used to sing Nick, bro, up under the door in the whole lockdown. And I was like, and people like, man, you be telling folks about the Lord. I was like, man, I done been around number murders and killers all my life, and Jesus done protected me through that. Yep. Man, it ain't nothing out here I can't tell the truth about, bro. Real. And I learned to tell the truth. So that's why I say I be educating guys on the game, man, life and how it really is. The truth of not burying your talent, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to fit in, but stand out, because that's really what you're made to do. Stand out. Be unique. Everything ain't for everybody. But just, I always knew I'd come back home, boy, and I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Ain't nothing like when I gave that time back and I got that date to go home, and then I came home and just see people face. See, people don't know one thing, bro. I'm able to study people, right?
But boy got some of the best discernment that you want to see. Like his discernment so strong, he can kind of tell me, bro. I'm talking about like who to fuck with, who not to fuck with. This nigga ain't like this, but fuck with him a little tight because he gonna get you.
Yeah.
But like, this how, bro. And I'm talking about when he was locked up, don't even really know it, just looking at how I'm moving. Because we friends, so he gonna tell me. We gonna talk like this.
And that's good you said that. Cause look, I'm so proud of you today though, cause man, I ain't saying it in no disrespectful way, no diss. But Nardo was rapping. I told Nardo I was in pen.
He get mad when I say that.
I said, man.
Nah, don't get mad. Listen to what he finna say. Listen to what he finna say.
Man, that shit ain't for you, bro. Find your move. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about? Shit, hey, I know, man, know I love him, bro. Sometimes, man, you gotta tell Operator the truth. And look at him now. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, you right.
Found that move. You see what I'm saying?
And he got so many avenues, dog. Like people don't realize this man wrote how many scripts, TV shows, like a lot. And bro, you right though, Terun. This man is a jack of all trades, and the avenue that he's on now can open up different avenues for everything that he want to do.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I ain't taking credit for that, but I told him though, I'm like,
soon this nigga got home in the crowd, boom, he there.
Right there.
I'd have been telling jokes about this nigga and everything. This time they come out, man. Shit, we had Shockway at Chuckers. I got there and Chuck, he was sitting right there. I said, boy, I'm telling shit so hard. Somebody to text him at the show and say, man, I think your boy talking about you. Your daddy subpoena me, nigga. I'm going crazy. But see, he knew that he had told me that, tapping it in. While he was in there, he knew he was like, you gonna make it like that. And got out to get to see it. Just like you saying, you came home and saw them faces. You saw our faces too, because soon as you came home,
we was at that party. We was there.
My boy still looked 19 for about a good year. Then he turned straight 40.
Didn't
he was in there, that nigga.
Fuck around and got married, turned straight to 40.
That put it on you.
Look,
that put it on you.
They were talking that shit. Hey, it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna tell you true. I know I can tell this show, but they freed the slave when I got out this shit.
Free the slave.
Nah, man. And everybody, I'm telling you, me and everybody I was around was like, he got to do that. He got to do that. Everything he doing, he got to do that. He got to get that out, man. So here go a question I definitely got, man, because I've tried to do this. Well, it wasn't on my own account. It's people who done got me involved in different stuff with the kids. And for me as a comedian, you know what I'm saying, because that's how they introduce you. I really just try to come in and just talk to them. I ain't trying to crack no jokes or none of the funny will come out. But just try to talk to them and see where they at. But then I know this about trouble kids, or kids who got stuff going on. They always finna look at you like, nigga, you going back to the crib, you know, or whatever. So you talking to some of the realest young cats around here. Talk to me about the approach with them, man. What when you come in, like, what's the feeling?
So first off, man, like, everybody think like it's a manual where you can just read something and reach somebody, right? See, I come to the kid when they get in trouble like that from the door and they still here to be able to talk to them and see them, right? They ain't just got out there yet, right? I tell them this, man, the importance of this. Man, being a child, the best time of your life, right? And look, you don't get to do this again, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna get no better than childhood.
And listen, bro, I'm trying to make it quick, man. My mama had my cousin step to me and tell me that, right? And I just told the kids at Oakley this yesterday, bro. Listen, it didn't dawn on me. God talked to me when I'm in the shower. When I look, my cousin came and told me that when I was 17. My mama knew I was out here acting up because she always said, what you do in the dark and come to the light. And my cousin said, Terun, it's the best time of your life right here, boy, being a child. Yeah. But I blocked what he was saying to me. You know why? Because he watched Boley hit me with the body at the park. He ain't hold up for me. I was 15, right? You see what I'm saying? And then my cousin, they grown. You know how bro was back in the day. He rapped me, bro. And I would look. Boley.
Oh, yeah.
So, boom. My cousin, you can't tell me nothing cool.
And you ain't.
Yeah, Derek was scared. It almost happened. But anyway, but then I'm saying, when he came to me and told me something, he really gave me a blessing, a real knowledge.
You blocked it because of that reason.
I blocked it because of that reason. And that taught me something. You know, I heard the pastor say, and I seen it again. Man, sometimes our blessing don't come how we think it should come, or look like what we think it should look like, or sound like we were supposed to sound, and we miss it. You know what I'm saying? And so first thing you gotta know, like I say, my ears are blessed. Man, when I meet a young person, I listen to them, cool. Right.
This the first thing off the jump.
I can't judge you about what they done said about you or nothing. I gotta listen to you and see who you is, could get with. I can't teach you if I don't know how you learn.
Talk to the teachers. Teachers.
I'm saying, you know, people.
They need boy. I can't teach you if I don't know how you learn.
Exactly.
People get an education and think that they above other people, but you don't know life can turn on you in a second. My granddaddy said, man, same folks you see coming up, don't get high and mighty. Same folks you see coming up, you need them one day again, you come down. People always remember how you made them feel too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So when we was starting to work and going in the community, people like, how you gonna go over there? And I was like, same thing I've been telling you, man. I grew up murder and killed my whole life. These my people.
Right.
I can go around because we the people that made mistakes that people judge and look down on and got a name for you, you know, and shoot you to the side and then try to hold you back, you know, and all that, right?
That's why I got the comedy crowd I got, though. Like, if people wonder, like, how you ratchet people fuck with nigga. That's what I am. That's where I've been. That's all I know.
Right. Well, see, people be caught up trying to judge people, and God didn't send Jesus to judge the world, so I know he didn't send you, right? And then when Jesus came in the world, that's who he was with. The people who need the help, not the people who say they got everything together, right? So we were feeding young people, right? I pull up in the project shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? They got these sticks on. People scared to talk to them. I'm trying to offer them a job.
They got them sticks on.
They got them sticks on and out and showing, right? Get what happened, though? I came home. I ain't had nothing. You like what I just told you I was doing the pen. That so happened. I'd have been in a dice game with the young nigga before, so get what? When I stepped to him, I said, you still got that broke shot? All the other ones started laughing. They turn around, look who they like, oh, that my boy Terun. I said, check this out, y'all home? Yeah, man. I said, man, I got some snacks in the truck, man. Then I said, who out here 18? I got a job opportunity for you.
Oh, damn.
You just,
I could go anywhere in the world, bro. You know,
I came to him giving.
Exactly.
I didn't recognize, you know, God done gave me something. And I used to say that in jail. Yeah, I got a light sentence, but I also got some money can't buy, and you can't put no price on, right? That's some knowledge, some wisdom, understanding, some love, you feel me? Hey, and then not only that, God preserved my body, right? You know what I'm saying? He kept me in my hip and strength, my right mind, you know what I'm talking about? And last week we was at a comedy show, and we was at a little bingo show, game night event. And I had got the question right, and the dude got mad because I beat his friend. He said, man, that man an unk. And I said, damn, you got an unk hairline, though. My cousin got scared. And I was like, yeah, I said, hey, this ain't the Drake vibe over here, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
He ready.
He ready. He ready and with it.
I've been roasting people because, like, I had to separate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like sometimes folks be getting misunderstood. And I be in these spaces where I also got to remember that I represent a population of people, man. Like my brother MC, you know what I'm saying? Like Starsky, bro.
One time
like JB, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And all these guys I know from through these years and stuff, right? And so I gotta show that, man, we deserve another chance. And so I'm gonna be the guy, like, see, people can say they can do what I do. Man, y'all forgot about it when y'all went home. See, them boys, no, I ain't never forgot about it when I went home, right? When they call, they need me, and then I'm trying to create policy. I'm trying to do something, be effective. So I show, man, these boys got value.
Yeah.
You feel me? An example, you know what I'm saying? And so I ain't in competition with people because, bro, y'all ain't had no design for my life when I had life without. I ain't needed y'all to survive, right?
Right.
Or your advice. So when I touch down and I say I got a vision for something, if you can't see it straight, a lot of people didn't see me coming home. You know what I'm saying? Boy. And then like Nardo, no, I see your play 3 or 4 years in advance. I tell you and tell other folks, some people can't take it when I tell them, get what? At the end of the day, it take a person who real humble to be able to examine themselves every day.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I can look at myself and say, well, boom, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I can see where I'm wrong, right? I can admit when I'm wrong. That don't bother me. But that bother people, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't realize, man, I be like, man, why they do that to me? Or why this person that to me? Or why they talking about me? It's something in themselves. And I remind them of it's something they must can't do. You know what I'm saying? And even though I did all the time, it's all some people can say they see, but nah, you see more than it. You see the impact that I had since I've been home, and it ain't me. It's the Lord working through me. So I'm going to continue, right? I'm going to continue building. I'm going to continue training. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep moving around because what I'm doing, man, I'm just trying to redeem myself. You know, like when we used to hoop. If I missed the shot, you know, I try to get the offensive rebound. If I couldn't get that, I try to put
some lockdown.
Every time.
You finna get tired of bro on defense.
Every time.
Because I'm trying to make up.
Yeah.
So this
makeup.
This the makeup, bro. Just like I always been to run, man. Hey, I lost my friend a couple of weeks ago when we went to that week we hung out with the brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, the family, his family, right? And I had just came back from DC and they said, man, Terun, you know what, you came home, you hit the ground running. And her brother was older than us and he ain't really he was round up, but we ain't just like this here. Man, he gave him the best compliment I heard since I've been home, because a lot of folks don't know me like you do, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, it's like you came back home, you Terun, but you elevated.
You got right back where you would where a nigga think you would have been. Yep. Or if not
surpassed.
Yeah. But that coming, that patient. You hear me? And I got the scene, I got patient, right? And then I ain't want for nothing. I learned like, man, prison, whatever state I'm in, I can be content, could get with. I did this. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people don't realize I came home, like we were talking in Bible study today about forgetting it, right? Mm. Man, I forgave Big James. I went out there, seen him and hugged him. When I got out, my ex-wife was like, who that was in Dallas? You hear me?
Oh, I know that fucked him up.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I forgave my dad in prison. My mama didn't understand it. That's why my dad was at the party getting drunk and that crazy. he ain't know how it feel to be accepted by me, right?
Oh, that's what's up.
But get what I had to do? I had to recognize, man, I messed up, man. If I in the Bible said, if I want God to forgive me, I gotta forgive others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So people be doing stuff to me, and I'm like, man, you can't break me. A light sinner couldn't break me, right? So I recognize that when folks like that, I said, oh, that's the devil. He trying to distract me, right? Mm-hmm. When I kept coming through partial, when I kept losing them appeals, every time I went to Rankin County, the story of Gideon in the Bible came up. And in that story, I learned God had a sense of humor. Right? And so when my second time going parole, when I came back from Parliament, I was in the truck talking to God. Y'all know how I kick it. I'm kicking it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, next time I come down here, well, I'm getting out. I'm making parole, right? I said, next time I get in one of these vans, man, next time I got in one of the vans, man, my grandma had passed. And I was going down there to the wake, like I was saying, my cousin came full circle. We was hanging out down there. I met them at the wake, right? They weren't born when I was, before I got locked up. And I was saying, they gravitated to me, but everybody was looking at me. I said, man, I'm coming home. They were like, yeah, we in Terun. I'm chained up like an animal, right?
That's crazy.
Listen,
you believe so hard that you were going to tell people, you ain't never stay quiet about that. Man, I used to have a conversation with you and tell me a whole lot of other shit like, but I'm still coming home, though, bro. These people can't get me, you feel me? This how you would talk right then through that time.
Listen, bro, I went, so my third time going up for parole, I down there talking to folk, man. I gave these folk my plan 3 times, right? Same plan I came on execute. Watch this, though. I go back, everybody on his own got life. They like, what they was doing, Terun, what they doing? I said, man, them folk acting like they don't know me. My mind throw it off, I ain't caught on. I'm like, man, they act like they ain't know me today. 2 places of privacy in there, because I said, man, I'm feeling weird. I need to go pray. I went in the bathroom, prayed. I come back out the bathroom, I sit on my rack. I'm sitting over there. I don't know how long it was, bro. I was just sitting over there. It wasn't no long time, though. All of a sudden, I got cold. And I started saying, man, ain't no way. I was feeling like getting, and I said, me? Ain't no way.
Ain't about to take me up.
Ain't no way. You hear me? And I got up, and I looked over, and Floyd slept up. And next to me, Floyd was an old dude. He from the Delta somewhere. He ain't believe nobody. Ornery little man. He did about 27. You hear me? He mean, you know what I'm saying?
Ornery little man.
Ornery, yeah, you know he mean.
He mean, man. I said, right. I said, Floyd, I made parole. Now, Floyd instantly thought, he said, I ain't bragging. I was slick. You know what I'm saying? I can move around the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I live there, right?
Yeah.
And so, bam, he said, how you know them guards told? I said, nah, man, Jesus just told me. He said, what? I said, boy, if I scream right now, y'all don't think I'm crazy, cool? I said, but get what? The shower was open. I grabbed my stuff, I went and got in that shower. Boy, I turned that shower water on. I said, I learned how to lean and depend on Jesus. You heard me? I cried some tears, boy. Get what? The next morning came, they were locked down because I was going to get out there and holler at the caveman. She was going to find out for me. But get what? I went to sleep. I don't even sleep early in the morning like that. By 9 o'clock, they said, hey, Terun. I looked up, I seen Miss Smith in the house. When I bent that corner, she said, Terun, you made parole, Terun. You see, the reason
I know you like to faint.
The reason it's so impactful, though, Eddie, it take 10 working days once you go up for parole before you get a letter to let you know if you made or not, right? And so, bam, when Miss Smith hollered in and gave me my paperwork, Floyd was at the microwave. He said, Terun, you told me that. I said, boy, Jesus.
He ain't even believe in it.
He ain't believe in it. I said, boy, Jesus real. I told that story on the news one time. I sent Floyd some money. I found him up there. I sent him something, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it. But I ain't made it up, right? One thing I learned, bro, man, like I told you, man, my grandma showed me that, though. You know, Jad told grandma at 5 she was going to go to school, be a lawyer, and get her brother out of jail, become a judge or something one day. You know, Jazz a lawyer now.
Yeah,
she just started her own business this year, but she, you know, God brought me home, but she
Shout
was
out
already on
Jazz,
that.
man. I hope you remember me, Jay. I don't you not. Jay gotta remember me, nigga.
But you know, they instilled some faith in me, and then I found some favor, man. Like I say, man, hey, and everything we done came home and said we were gonna do, been able to do it. Like I was saying, I ain't know nothing about a non-profit, but my grandma told me, my true friend, Mama always said it, your true friend gonna be able to count them on one hand. And Rakia was a true friend. You know what I'm saying?
In that same conversation.
Right.
Yep.
So bam, all the stuff People's Advocacy Institute been able to do. You know, we don't brag about it because we feel.
You
like
said who? What?
People's Advocacy Institute.
People's Advocacy Institute.
People's Advocacy Institute.
Okay. Advocacy.
And so, you know, with the, you know how we are from the South, man. Sometimes our minds be like in the box, right? And so automatically when they hear Lumumba, they think about the mayor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, me and Rakia started People's Advocacy Institute not with the help of the mayor or the city of Jackson, right? We started this private because one day I was going to be mentoring young boys. We was going to be creating opportunities in community to help community, right? And so we got kind of lost in the sauce with them, you know, being brother and sister, but any family going to stick together, right? You know what I'm saying? They were raised a different way.
Right.
And so, but on our own, People's Advocacy Institute, you can Google us online and see the impact we done had on Jackson, bro, and Mississippi as a whole. Because we started the COVID response team when COVID hit, right? And we partnered with UMC. We passed out PPE to older folks. We passed out grocery, all that stuff in South Jackson. That's how I got Sykes Community Center, because it was abandoned. With Sykes Community Center, we put security cameras in there, put some Wi-Fi in there. Now we got some PlayStation 5. We got a studio put in there. We got a computer lab. And then we hoping to add more stuff, right? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, I want to do this around the city, right? I ain't got to be over there and running, you know what I'm saying? But I'm showing you, like, some ways that we stop investing was a problem that led to what we had going on with our people, right? We ain't look at it like we point a finger blaming nobody, but where we fit in it and what we could do, right? We ain't, when the water crisis hit, a lot of people don't know, we saved Jackson, right? The Mississippi Rapid Response Team, which at first was a COVID response. Them water sites y'all was seeing, we did a good job of organizing that. The city had let us get the Metro Center. Them was our water coming in from out of state, right? People we know, we done been in community with or organized with, and we put water out here. Then we brought the water box, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, PA got the love fund. We done paid people bills. We got the bail fund collected. We bond people out of jail for free. Them kids that come through our program.
What you got going on, man? Where your composition like? When? I was talking to you.
I'm saying I'm telling you, I know a lot of people don't know. We don't brag about that work, right?
When you even put it together, bro?
It's on our website, bro. But I'm telling you, even the boys that come through our program, they get stipends. You know what I'm saying? We buy clothes, we buy shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Now you do know through you taking your boys out to lunch, taking them to work. You know you've been talking to me. You've been putting me down on
we done
the
been
real drillers on Call of Duty. But he really, you know, you'll get to know what's going on because he really involved with the youth, though, involved with the city.
Yep.
And like you come through on the porch and talk to me about it and give me a brief overrun, and at the same time he had a whole nother job too now.
Yeah.
But I ain't really getting the whole vision of knowing that, you know.
Yeah, cause you know, if you know, non-private, it ain't something. I say I ain't know nothing about it, right? But man, we volunteered time, and then like when we were building all that, it was like we were falling on deaf ears, right? Then Rakia got popular. All of a sudden, the people didn't know her. They ain't know she was smart. They ain't know she was this sweet and loving, right?
All I ever knew.
But these people,
she's smart. You went to Murray, these people
didn't know. So
right,
then they gravitated towards her then, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I already knew what was going on, right? We sharing wisdom, right? Saying we sharing it. I'm I'm going here, we're going out of state, looking at these sites and so looking at what people doing. We studying this work that other people doing. Then we came and created in Jackson, and we had people's assembly where we were asking everybody to come out. You want to do something? We can help you get it going. Right, we just trying to, be like I told you, I'm in Greenwood, finna do that in Greenwood. Just an incubator, man, for change, right? That we want to see where we can fit in and what we can do, right? And so that's what we've been doing. So, I'm saying since I've been home, man, there's a lot of people didn't see it at first, but now they see it. It's popular. Some people scheming out for it. That's them, right? Like with anything, man. If this who you say you is, then other people action ain't gonna change who you are.
Facts.
Absolutely not.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And so I recognize that a lot of things that we bump into, that's just the devil and got a hold of people for a sec, right? That may not be who they is unless they keep repeatedly do stuff now. I'm a person that believe, hey, once you show me who you are, that's you, right?
Yep.
Some stuff we can't come back from, but I ain't gotta be against you, or, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be around you. Really.
Nah, I ain't gonna be around you. I ain't gotta talk about you, do none of it, but I ain't.
But I
gonna
just
be
ain't
around.
associate with you.
Yeah.
So you still doing the community stuff in Jackson as well? You still at your same? You there? And you here? And Greenwood?
I just went to Greenwood on initial meeting. They called me up there, so I'm
getting together.
I'm gonna help them build out a structure for what they want to do with their children in the community, whatever, right?
Because they need it.
And give them some tools. You feel me? Also, man, pretty soon. I ain't putting no date out there, but I'm looking to host like a series of forums, man, where we trying to recruit guys in Jackson to do the work. Now, the only thing about that, man, anything you serious about, like I was just telling Eddie, man, you're going to have to volunteer and do it, right? We volunteered and did a lot of stuff, and, like, I go a lot of places now and do this stuff for free. You know what I'm saying? People out here get paid, but, man,
What make you do that, man?
Man, I told you this is a redemption story, bro. Listen, bro, God gave me another chance, cool. Folk don't know how I feel, boy. Hey, look, I be in church on Sunday crying.
I might be crying on this show. I meant to say that at the beginning, bro. I knew how it was gonna go, but
dog. I was prepared. I was prepared, dog. I was prepared because, dog. I remember back then when you used to call and now he's like, man, I talked to Terun today, and I used to always be like, man, how you feeling? You know what I'm saying? He be like, man, he up, he good. Then J Mac would come and talk to you, and I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I used to feel bad because we used to hoop so much at the park. And then, like I said, when you used to talk to Nardo and talk to J Mac, I'm like, man, I want to do something, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to help because I want to let him know that's my boy too, you know what I'm saying? But then I never did get around to the fact that it never grasped me that you was possibility you wouldn't never come home. So,
but he can't. So that's a good thing, though. Look at how you said that.
When Nardo told me, man, guess who coming home? I was like, nigga, who? He was like, man, T. I'm like, no. And I knew then. I said, bro, we gonna be at that party. We gotta be there. We gotta show our bro love. We gotta be there.
Man, that was one of the best nights I had in my lifetime.
Bro,
hey man, that year, I got pictures out of you came home then my party. You and me, man. Same year, cuz.
Sure was.
Bro.
Shout out Justin, man. Justin boy held me down in that jump.
J Mac.
For real, though.
Yeah, he did, dog.
Real talk.
Yeah, man. So that's dope what you do out in the community, bro. I know it's bigger than what I can even understand. You already know. If you ever think of something I need to do, man, hit me up. Show me what we doing. Let's lay it down. Ain't no problem.
Like I said, I'm gonna put together a series of events, just trying to inspire people to. Like, it's people starting to do, doing the work out here now, they ain't gonna say I inspired them, but y'all know ain't nobody really came home from jail in Jackson or prison and thought even on their level, right?
Nah,
so never.
I ain't seen it.
Never.
They ain't, they ain't gonna say that about me because of whatever they perceive about me. But get with it. I'm a person that know the truth. You know what I'm saying? And if the truth offend you, then it's something wrong with the truth.
Something wrong
but
with
I'm always tell my truth in any space I'm in, because hey, that would really set me free. Absolutely. I had to be honest with myself. You know what I'm saying?
It's a testimony, dog. That's a testimony.
I remember, we done had them talks, man.
Yeah,
so,
bro, we had all them talks. So it's for me to be here on your podcast. It's like
full circle, man. It's crazy. Hey,
real though,
this
bro.
that shit we were talking about.
Then I already bought the table for the show next week. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I know.
Hey, look, we in there. You know what I'm
saying? Speaking of which, who's the VDP?
You gotta do it.
Shady Oak, Northside. Y'all in here, y'all see any of this? Y'all who missing? I can see all the ticket sales, and them people ain't from where I'm from.
Yup.
I want them in the building.
Exactly.
Oh, Woosa coming with me.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Okay
Woosa
then.
gonna be there.
There it is.
Yeah,
We're gonna have the
man.
whole north side in that thing, boy.
Yeah, that's what it's about. You know what
That
I'm
made
saying?
me strong. I look out there and see my guy. Y'all done seen him
Right.
before. When I see y'all in the crowd, now I'm gonna act up.
That's
Show
why
your ass.
It was like one of the podcasts I was looking to be on because I know I could be free in her, and then I know when I'm talking, I ain't got to explain myself because these people really know
Bro,
who
we
I
know.
am, right?
Yeah, nah. And then we can just explain for to let them know,
Exactly.
man. Yeah, I needed this, bro. It's a blessing for me. But I don't know what you thinking. We just talked the other night when you were telling me about the Greenwood thing. We just talked.
Man, when I saw it, I was like, man, yeah.
Again, congratulations on
Yes.
that. I'm proud of you for
Yes,
what you're
dog.
doing, bro.
Yes.
Ain't like you need no pat on the back, but I got to tell you from me, I'm proud of
Got
the
to.
whole
And
group.
like I say, man, when I went up there and I told my boy what I was doing, and was like, man, be careful today. I said, well, you know the Lord go with me. They one of my homeboy, man. We were hooping together in there, bro. He got an ear. He from Greenwood, and he said, man, I appreciate you going up there and doing that for our home, cause we need that, man. A lot of killing going on in my town, right? And he
Nah,
said,
for real.
It is.
God,
Yeah, like it's just Jackson, bro.
Greenville,
Hey,
too.
It's poverty, though, bro.
That's all.
It's poverty.
Ain't nothing
That's
to
what
do.
it is.
But then
It's
what I
poverty
wanted
and
to
the
say-
money not being put there.
Yep.
them boy being around me and having faith, knowing I kept the faith, because I just went and spoke at a graduation, and I seen them, and we shared tears. We walked around the zone 'cause I had to go home again, right? And so, and now we're gonna lead them just like before. They still there, right? And so, bro said, God couldn't have picked a better soldier to get out there and do that work. And see, coming from them guys that get them L's, who you know,
Because it
what I'm saying?
showed them too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they knowing what you showing them. It go two
Yep.
ways.
Yeah.
It go
Yeah.
up and down.
Hey, so you know, whenever they you know what I'm saying, like when people be talking about me, right, I really like want to say, what zone they was on with me?
Was you there when I was you?
You went on the zone with me, cool.
Right. You weren't there.
'Cause, anybody know me giving a good report.
Come on, man. Come on,
Bruh.
man.
Man, again, dog, like I said, I'm elated. I ain't gonna say it just happened. I'm elated, dog.
Big words on me.
Yeah, that you here with us, you doing what you doing. Like I said, you know you ain't gotta necessarily hear from us, but I know he said, but I'm proud of you too, dog. Like for the work that you do in the community, and I can see this being like you talked to Nardo. I can see this being on a national level. So
So he already do this on the national.
so you
he go. That's why you was. Is that why you was in DC?
oh well, excuse me, pardon me.
How many years you been doing it?
My first trip to DC when I was 18, and I spoke on a panel up there.
Well,
And
I stand corrected.
I've been going, man. I was in Vegas this year on a panel.
And when you go and speaking on them panels, what you doing out there?
I'm talking
You done
about-
talk to me, but
I be talking about, you know, the work we doing back in Jackson, you know what I'm saying, following, you know, like how important it is to you do community violence, how important it is to let people like me with the lived experience, like really lived experience, lead that work, you know what I'm saying, as it relates to some, you know, places, because a lot of times when we come home, we recognize the power that our stories have. Other people want to take the story and tell it their way, and then make you, you know, really try to lock you back up in a sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, just, you know, making people understand, like, man, this your power, this your story, right? And you get to determine the narrative, you know what I'm saying? So just making sure, you know, we do that and trying to lock in, finding people who really doing it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But that's why I'm accepting most players like, oh, man, you know, real recognize real, go anywhere in the world. I'm one of them Jacksons from
you know how to
Northside.
approach them, man. hey, it worked for me too in the comedy thing. I ain't gonna lie. We be in a whole nother state. We don't supposed to be where
and they
I
know.
be at.
And they know.
Because I need that before I get to the stage, though.
Yeah,
I went to Denver and was like,
Yeah.
where was y'all niggas at when I was out in the looking earlier? They like, you ain't know where to look. You had to come here.
Man, that's hilarious.
But yeah, man, we appreciate what you
Yes,
do, man. I'm glad
yes.
that you're able to go out and you're doing it in the community. It's so many levels of what you do, from speaking to the kids, from helping with the community, and not only just speaking to the kids, it's other cats who've been in the system or, you know, in the zone. They hear you too. Trust me, you know. They get motivation. They put them on. To have an individual, they done looked at shit and they seen no other way, and now they know it's God. So you teaching a couple different things.
Yep.
Right. And that's what I encourage them guys when they come home, man. Tell these boys the truth about the zone, man. Don't be lying like you on the zone on the phone and it's all gravy, bro. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Quit idolizing it, man. You know.
That's
and like I
exactly
say, you know, a lot of people when I speak on the gang, I ain't, you know, I was a gangster. I'm speaking about both sides, bro. Man, find out what's really for you, man. You know what I'm saying? And to the OG who claim to be real OG, man, quit stealing these young people youth. putting a gang in their head, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's when you selfish. See, I ain't get to live mine out. And so that's why I can relate to young people. So people like, how I'm gonna go in here and talk? I go in there and crack a joke. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I go in there and listen to them, bro, and they gonna talk to me. I ain't bragging on that, but the reason I connect because
I think there's something to brag on, though.
I messed up.
It is.
To be able to connect like that.
I messed up when I was young. I ain't get to live out my years. So I remember playing little kid games in the jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's I can relate to how that is, and I can relate to how messed up that is to be that person in that situation, right?
Right.
And so that's what make me do what I want to do. I ain't never been no hater. You know, when I played guard, I always gave the rock up on time. You know
Hey,
played on my intramural team, but I
took the
loved it.
shot, man. He the one got me that little 12 footer.
Right in the middle, he gonna
what I say, don't hesitate.
Passing it, he didn't shoot that motherfucker.
Yep, every time.
Hey, man.
Every time.
Hey, bro, it's a blessing just to be able to do this. You know what we talked about.
Yeah,
you know how we gonna stay locked in, but I needed you here. We appreciate you coming to the platform and everything you do out here, bro.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, we here for you, dog. We got you. We got you. Yeah.
So,
yes, sir.
That's this episode of Productive Procrastinator, bro. We've been in this thing crying, laughing, and everything. But you already see what it is. I hope y'all feel it. I need y'all to tap in. If you're around here and you know trouble youth, or if you got anything in the community, stay on the lookout for. You said advocacy.
People's Advocacy Institute and Strong Arms of Mississippi.
And my boy Terun Moore and what he doing in the community, y'all. Thank you so much for your time.
Sir.
Thank
yes,
you for
sir.
coming to the platform. I am Nardo, Blacktastic.
It's your boy Dubb.
We are the Productive Procrastinators. If you ain't being productive, you probably procrastinating.
And if your ass ain't procrastinating, what they doing, Kenyon?
Hey, how can they catch up with you too? I forgot to.
Oh, you can look on our website, peoplesadvocacyinstitute.com or strongarmsofmississippi.com.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all know what to do. Like, share.
Hit that subscribe button.
There you go.
Ding, 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 ding. Man, that was the one.
Yeah, they been for golden.